Liverpool have a mountain to climb as Messi marvels, Eriksen strikes up a Real deal, Bayern Munich switch their managerial target, and we've got a roundup of all the day's transfer rumours. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host Matt Froelich, here with the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. But before we get started, a quick reminder of the latest release on the Onefootball app. All of our users in the UK and Ireland can now, together with 11 Sports, watch selected La Liga matches through their phone. From just £2.99 in the UK and €3.49 in Ireland, all you have to do is go on to the relevant match page. There is no subscription to sign up to, and all you have to do is click buy now and you'll be charged through the iTunes or the Play Store. With that said and done though, let's get back into today's daily news. And what other place to start than with that ridiculous game at the Nou Camp last night where Liverpool just could not handle the magic of Lionel Messi. In all fairness, Liverpool did play a pretty good game, and for the first hour they were definitely on top. If Sadio Mane had managed to convert that chance in the first half, who knows what would have happened. He didn't, and unfortunately one team was ruthless and the other one wasn't. Lionel Messi stood up to the plate, and after tapping in the second goal of the evening, his free kick was just ridiculous. Like, it's just too stupid that you expect him to score from there, from 35 yards. Curls it in like it's nothing, top corner, ended. Straight up ridiculous. Anyway, as for the second leg, I can't really see Liverpool winning 4-0, but 3-0 may just be within reach. Had Ousmane Dembele put away his chances at the end of the game, the tie definitely would have been out of Liverpool's hands, but you can never rule them out, especially on a Champions League night at Anfield. As for the second goal that Messi scored, it was also his 600th for Barcelona, but I didn't make too much of a big deal about Ronaldo scoring 600, so by the laws of YouTube, I'm not allowed to make a big deal about Messi scoring 600. Even though one of them was an equaliser and the other one was a free kick in the Champions League semi-final, but whatever. Next up, it's the rebuilding job that Zinedine Zidane has on his hands at Real Madrid, and apparently the first piece of the puzzle could be put in place within the next few weeks as Real Madrid have struck a verbal agreement to bring Tottenham's Christian Eriksen to the Bernabeu. Now, this actually started quite a while back. In January 2018, it was said that Real Madrid asked Daniel Levy how much for Christian Eriksen. He came back with a ridiculous price of £250 million, so obviously Real Madrid left negotiations. However, a year and a half down the line and Christian Eriksen still has not signed a new contract, meaning that he could leave for a free by the time next summer rolls around. Spurs obviously don't want this to happen to one of their star players. They don't want to lose him, but losing him for a free is even worse, so apparently they've asked for between 100 to 120 million to let the Danish international go. But away from the transfers into some managerial changes that could be happening at Bayern Munich. Despite the fact that they are now on top of the Bundesliga and into the final of the DFB Pokal, if Niko Kovac doesn't manage to win both, he may be fired from his position after just 1 year in charge. This has led to the Bayern Munich board looking for potential replacements. First off, they look at former Dortmund manager Thomas Tuchel, but he's reiterated that he wants to stay at PSG and could even sign a new contract. So they've changed their mind and are now looking at Ajax Ten Hag. Now, Ten Hag has had a fantastic season with the Ajax as he's taken them to the top of the league and within the cusp of reaching a Champions League final for the first time in 24 years after they beat Spurs in the first leg of their semi-final tie. The other reason he'd be looked upon so keenly at Bayern Munich is because he was actually there for 2 seasons as the head of their second team. He worked under the likes of Jupp Heynckes and Pep Guardiola and has now admitted that he is a big fan of Bayern Munich, watching them every week. He looks at the way that Guardiola took the squad and made them into an unbelievable attacking force and has taken some of those principles to his Ajax team. So a return to Bayern Munich doesn't seem too unlikely. And lastly but not least, we come to a roundup of the day's transfer rumours. And first off, Schalke are close to naming former Huddersfield manager David Wagner as their permanent manager. Arsenal are interested in Strasbourg right-back Kenny Lala. Juventus and Atletico Madrid are willing to pay up to €60 million for Benfica centre-half Ruben Dias, and Rio Ferdinand has held preliminary talks with Manchester United about becoming their technical director. So that's all from me for today. Make sure you smash that like button down below and let me know in the comments section all of your thoughts on the daily news and on last night's Champions League matches. Is that the greatest ever free kick Lionel Messi has scored? Is it the greatest free kick anyone's ever scored? Let me know all your thoughts. Smash the like button and also click here or here to check out all of the other videos that we've got going on Onefootball. But until next time, I will see you guys later.